First night, got there like 11 o'clock, just went to bed.
You drove 7 hours to go to bed.
3 months.
3 months.
Saturday.
You were gassing up last podcast about what you were going to do.
Gonna absolutely rail her, boys.
Gonna be feeling very
Cheers,
lethargic
boys.
tomorrow, lads.
Right. So, Theo's on the Copperbergs. Luke, also on the
Yeah,
Copperbergs.
but Theo brings them for me.
Yeah, Theo does
I'm
bring
the
them.
provider of alcohol.
And I am on sparkling water that has got alcohol in it. So, yeah. Now, guys, I have been very, very excited to film this particular episode because we have chosen to come to a very special location
Place in all our hearts.
where a lot of interesting things have happened. So where I am currently sitting is the exact location that I lost my virginity.
Literally right this spot.
I've put my seat
quite weird how you know exactly the plane of grass. That
Well,
you know.
yeah, because basically we thought, look, we're taking this podcast on tour. Where should we go? You know, and obviously came to my mind was the golf course.
First place.
This was my suggestion.
Okay, it was Luke's, but so he was thinking about me shagging, and then he picked here, which is good. But obviously on that note, I did see a comment on the last podcast that it's really cringy when Joe constantly brings up sex.
How?
And I was just literally like, fuck off. Right? I don't give a shit. So that's why we've brought it here, because you know what, it means a lot to us. Obviously, Theo, isn't this where you shat yourself as well?
What?
Wait, what?
I don't know, someone else.
Wait, it's
Oh, no, yeah, we can't bring that up. No, don't
And
worry
that wasn't
about that.
here. That also wasn't
No, I
here.
swear it was.
No, it was up at Eastbourne.
No, that was up at Eastbourne.
Oh, okay, don't
Yeah,
worry.
no, yeah.
But you have done some things here as well. Did you get a blowjob?
I don't know.
Who got a blowjob up here?
Daylight. Do you not remember the photo?
Really?
Wait,
Was that? Oh, yeah, where he was tipping. Yeah, that was dodgy. That was dodgy. But
Hey, we were young and wild.
yeah, no. Honestly, this place is basically where us lot used to come. We'd come camping. Obviously, we were underage. We weren't able to go to any nightclubs, so we'd come here to basically get wankered
Mate, it was so bad.
and hopefully get some.
How did we
Wait,
use
did
to
you come
drink?
every time hoping that
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
going to get some?
I don't know if I had that. I think I just came here to get obliterated.
Yeah, same.
But I was. I used to
drink.
drink straight vodka from the bottle. That's what we would buy.
Yeah, we were hardened drinkers back then.
That is grim. Really? Like I'd say, yeah, a bottle of vodka and just neck it.
Yeah, and also, now you've gone to Copperbergs, I know you're not looking for Hygie, gone to Copperbergs, so does this mean, do you think you're going to be lethargic and feeling, you know, a bit uneasy tomorrow morning?
No, I feel like one is fine. If I push to 3, then I may be feeling a little bit lethargic the next day.
Yeah.
But you know what? This is only the beginning. Tonight could get rowdy.
Yeah. No, honestly, we're all on the bevs in this episode. I haven't eaten in a little while because we've literally spent about an hour setting this whole thing up because things were going wrong. So we're now relaxed.
And that means
What?
No food.
No food.
Means that's going to hit you
What, you
hard.
think I'm going to get
You're
pissed?
going to be. Woo.
It's got 5%. It's basically water.
Well, this is
So it's good for
4%.
you. No, we're not endorsing dodgy drinking, but overall, we're going to crack on to some very interesting questions now. I will say on the last episode, the audio was a bit dodgy. Apologies for that. Let us know, is it fixed in this episode? We've spent an hour trying to get it all
That was
going.
the reason it took so long.
Yeah, that's the reason it took so long, because I hate the idea of the audio being horrible for you guys. But yeah, now we're going to begin with this one that goes, my boyfriend doesn't cut it in the bedroom. So it's from a girl.
Wait, who's it from?
It's Janine. No. Oh no, that's what the person commented last time. It's like, oh, whenever Joe brings up Janine, it's so cringy.
Yeah.
Like, leave Theo alone sort of thing.
Oh, wait, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Really
When
care.
Joe always uses Janine as like the analogy or the example.
I think it's quite funny because like you can't really do it if it doesn't. It's not really the same like if we use Ruth as the analogy.
No, but he'll say something like, yeah, so imagine I'm shagging
Well,
Janine or something.
maybe he has a secret desire.
Oh my God, can I say this?
Oh no, I know
I can't say that,
He
can
had
I?
a dodgy dream.
No, mate, something happened at this golf course.
Please don't bring it
I
up.
shouldn't say that.
No.
No, okay, I won't say that.
No, please don't.
I won't say that. I won't say that.
Luke's already sitting on the floor.
What do you mean?
Oh wait,
What do you mean?
wait. What are you about to say?
Something happened at this golf course
Oh wait, I think I know. Yeah,
involving Janine.
yeah, I know. Yeah, next.
Yeah, I can't say that. No,
No, I know, because
okay.
I literally spoke to Janine about it earlier.
Yeah. Okay, that's absolutely fine. So we're going to move on now with our the first question of the day. And yeah, my boyfriend doesn't cut it in the bedroom. So we do actually get emails from females asking us boys for advice.
Mate,
which
we get
I
a
rate.
lot.
Yeah. I do rate that, and feel free because this one's a good one. Basically, I've been seeing this guy for a month, and he asked me to be his girlfriend, of which I said yes. He's really funny, and I do like him. He assured me that he's got game in the bedroom, and has been hyping up having sex. Last night,
That's a red flag.
He's hyping it up.
Instantly.
Trust me, I'm so good.
Yeah, who does that?
1 minute wonder.
Look, so he goes, yeah. Last night we got around to doing it, and I was nervous, but excited. Then he whips out his cock, and it's literally like 2 inches.
Wait, she's not a virgin, is she?
I didn't send it. No, I haven't been with anyone, so it's okay. I can't feel anything when he's inside me. And we had the shittest, most underwhelming sex ever, and he was a bit useless. He finished, and I didn't. I find him really attractive when he has clothes on, because he has good fashion sense, and he's quite good looking. But when he is naked, I don't want to be with him, and I'm not interested in having sex with him. I don't find him sexy, and we do it for the sake of doing it.
Wait, surely he's not got a 2-inch cock erect?
Yeah.
Boy, he's not fucking her with a floppy, is he?
Well, she says she can't feel it.
No, but boys, I'm not gonna lie, right? My whole anxiety around having sex when I was younger.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. My whole anxiety was brought on by thinking I had a tiny cock.
You have to embrace the tiny cock.
Was that
I mean, what?
brought on by that whole like porn, like shaping your perception of what you should be?
Probably a little bit, yeah. But visually, I mean, I'd look at it. I'd basically imagine what this girl was sent in. I'd imagine like what this girl was sent in. I'd think that's what girls would think about me. Like I'd genuinely sit there and think, it's not going to be good enough. And it is true. Obviously, I don't have a 2-inch knob, but what does this girl do in this scenario? Because if she says something to him, I know if I was that geezer, boom, confidence is getting
Because
knocked.
it's not like something you can change. You can't be like, grow a cock pill or anything like.
No.
Right, so I was with a friend last night,
Yeah.
a female,
Okay.
and she was telling me about this boy that she was seeing.
Yeah.
They were just seeing, lovely guy,
Yeah.
like got on really well, really liked him. They had sex, and she said he had the smallest dick she has ever seen. And she got the ick and stopped talking to him.
Oh, that would, mate, imagine what that would do to someone.
So this is a real thing that girls clearly.
But so many girls say it's not about the size, it's about what you do with it. But did they only say that when like it's an okay size? Like if it's too small, it is literally.
I've been told by a third party that, oh yeah, Joe, like, he's good shag, but he had a small knob.
What?
How does that make you feel?
You heard from someone had been told that by someone.
Surely you'd rather be a good shag with a small cock than a big cock and a bad shag.
Yeah, 100%. But the fact of the matter is, like, as a geezer, like, there's an element of, I don't have a small knob, 6 inches erect. We're getting very vulgar very early here. But like, we're just having a chat with the boys at the end of the day, so it's okay.
Theo was talking about his piles on the way here.
What? Huh? What? I don't know about that.
But like, yeah, overall, should this girl say something, she doesn't know what to do, she finds him really sexy, but when he's naked, it's off-putting.
I think it's more, maybe she...
It's got to be more than just the size of his knob. It's got to be more than that, mate. It's got to be more like, because if you know, love making is not just about the size of things.
It's about how you connect with each other.
It is. And I think You may think on the surface it's the size of his knob, but I reckon there's a bigger picture. Maybe you're just not destined. I don't know. Or there's got to be an element of compromise.
Or maybe you're just better off being friends.
Maybe. But anyways, like, yeah, that's a dodgy one. It does hit home a little bit, I'm not going to lie.
And also it would do a lot to his confidence as well, to be told, oh, your cock is way too small
Like,
for
if
me.
that is the reason, definitely.
Okay, wait. Can I quickly say something?
Yeah.
So when I lost my virginity in this exact spot, it was the deadest thing, mate. Because I actually had that exact anxiety moment there and then. Like, I didn't, I couldn't really get a rod on because I was so, like, frightened. And it was, you know, I lost my virginity, but it was rubbish.
I think a lot of people's losing their virginity is rubbish.
You reckon? Was yours?
Yeah, it was rubbish.
Why?
I was too drunk.
Really?
Yeah, and it's just like, it's very, because you have this big thing of like building up to this big moment.
Yeah, for me it was the biggest moment in my life.
Very underwhelming. I think
it's what I've been building up to since I was 11, 10. Yeah. I was thinking about it every night, literally.
Maybe the only time it's actually a very good experience is that you're doing it with someone that you actually love, and it's a connected thing, whereas a random person.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Underwhelming,
anyways,
isn't it?
right, let's move on to this next one. So it goes, hello there, Theo, Luke, and that other horny fucker. At this moment in time, I'm starting to lose touch with my mates. They keep going out together with lads and lasses from other schools in the nearby area. I still go places with them, but it only seems to happen if I ask in the group chat to meet. I don't know if they have a separate chat to organise meeting, but I don't want to scrape in and ask if I can come. It seems that me and my mate who lives nearer to me end up not getting invited. It may be a case that that they live nearer each other, but want to get your boys' view on this, and if it has happened to any of you at any points. P.S. Luke, mate, love the new hair.
Oh, that's nice.
Shit.
Shame he's the biggest culprit out of all of us for this
Who?
stuff.
Well, so basically, Luke has this whole group chat that's only for the betting boys, right? So the boys in our big friendship group that bet, right?
They said
What?
I could join if I commit to a £20 bet every weekend.
Yeah,
on an
it's
acca.
like
I'm not
endorsing.
going to throw away my life for that.
Exactly. It's basically what.
That's not throwing your life away.
Yes,
£20.
it is. £20 a week leads to a life of betting and sadness.
No. If you bet in a controlled way and you manage your funds, you do it for fun. You don't get annoyed at your bets. What's wrong with that?
I stopped betting. There was 2 occasions I stopped betting after the Euros because I didn't win anything, and I was playing blackjack in Brighton Casino, and it was 21 reds in a row, and every time I bet black.
But the reason why I flagged this one is more of like, it got to a point with our actual friendship group where I felt like how this guy's feeling, like I stopped getting invited to things, but I feel like you boys thought that I didn't want to hang out, so it's almost like both of us thought that we were like avoiding each other.
We're going back to like sort of Elliot period here, really.
Yeah.
Slightly before as well, no? Because I remember the biggest turning point for you guys was the holiday.
Yeah, but Joe was friends with Elliot then. The big thing that sort of that stemmed from was the holiday, where we had this whole holiday booked, a lads' holiday, and Joe literally did. I mean, you were guilty here in not saying. I know you had a reason, but Joe literally didn't speak to us for X amount of time. The night before, he had my ticket for a festival that we were going to. I'd been asking him for weeks, like, please, can you send it? Please, can you send it? You're going to ruin the holiday for me. And he literally just sent it the night before, but still didn't message or anything. And then you just didn't show up for the flight. I think you messaged us maybe like that morning at like 3 a.m. or something.
Yeah, so basically, we just like before that, we'd come back from Ibiza, and I don't know about you guys, but after like a week of drinking,
What?
after a week of drinking, I was on
Calm down.
on a fucking fat come down, mate. And basically, my mental health was absolutely on the floor, and for some reason, I literally like just completely shut off to anyone. I knew I was like, I didn't want to go on this second holiday. Basically, we had another one planned to go to Budapest.
It was less than a week.
Yeah, less than a week after, and I was in the worst mental space ever. I was like, I don't know how to tell the boys. They're gonna ridicule me. They're gonna fucking take the piss, and I just can't face it right now. So I literally said nothing, and then just sent Luke my ticket and didn't say anything, and I felt awful, and it was crap. And obviously I'm assuming they took it as I thought I was fucking thinking I was just like above them and didn't have to like show them any respect, whereas it was like quite the opposite. I was fucking at one of my lowest points, and I literally, even just to talk to my mates felt like the most uphill task. So that's where that came, and obviously following that, it was like they just didn't invite me to shit, which I don't blame them. Like, I don't blame them.
Literally didn't find out that was the reason until like semi-recently.
Yeah,
so,
of course, yeah.
Because we fell out of touch.
Because I was always on the sideline, so I just watched this happen and didn't really know what happened.
Yeah, we've got like multiple groups within the group.
I feel like it's just a very basic thing, like it's just communication with your friends, and it's important this guy keeps and actually makes an effort to communicate. Otherwise, it'll just get worse, and you'll start losing track of it.
Like, if you're waiting for them to make a move, like you're probably both like, these flies are horrible. You're probably both like, both sides are probably waiting for each other to make a move. So address it. If you've got a point that you want to figure out that you're not sure about, fucking just ask, just talk about it. Like this fly is trying to do to me, mate. What is it? Okay, he's terrified. Anyways, yeah, like talking about it, that's going to be the only real way that you're going to get the answer, whether it be like what you want to hear or not what you want to hear.
So we avoided it for a long time, didn't we? Yeah. We even went on another holiday where we just didn't even tell you about it.
Yeah. And proving a point.
But that like you were quite like disappointed that you hadn't been invited.
Well, I mean, at that point, I wasn't like, oh fuck. I was like, I was instantly was just like understandable. I was like, oh yeah, fair enough.
We spoke to you while we were out there.
Yeah. I remember having that phone call thinking these boys have been waiting for this moment where they can almost like rub in my face, haha, we've gone on holiday without you. How does it feel, you twat?
But it wasn't like that at all.
A little bit.
No, it wasn't.
Little bit.
No, it wasn't.
What are these holidays you all went on?
They went to Poland.
Yeah.
They went to Poland and they invited that guy instead of me, Reece. They invited Reece instead of me. And then first night they get out there, they fucking call me up to be like, we're on fucking holiday without you, you twat.
You had told Ollie that like you had beefed Ollie over text, I swear.
Beefed him? I didn't
No, but you two had spoken over text and you were like visibly unhappy.
I was just like, oh yes, boys, what's going on? It wasn't like a, oh.
Yeah, so you were the one being smug.
Smug?
Yeah.
I wasn't being smug. What? No, I was asking about it, but I wasn't like, I wasn't like smug or anything.
But like we resolved it that night when we spoke to you.
Yeah, we spoke about it. Yeah. But I do get the vibe that like subconsciously there was like a little bit of a point that you guys were maybe proving on, like, look, Joe, we've done this without you and we want you to realise why.
Nah, it was never that, literally. As far as I'm aware, like, I mean, we were all pretty pissed, but that night...
Fuck off! Sorry.
I swear you had just been speaking...
There's a fly. Massive fly.
Yeah, you must stink, mate.
Yeah, I know, right, go on, carry on.
You had just been speaking to Ollie.
Yeah.
And then the next thing we know, there's a phone call happening.
Yeah. Oh, well, like, I mean, like, at least we're all back on the same page now.
Yeah.
It's all good, it's all the past. Anyway, so we're going to go on to our next big question. And it goes like this. What should I do about my sleazy friend? Right, hear about this, boys. All right, lads, got a bit of a sticky one. In our friendship group, one of the boys has got with the ex-girlfriends of two of the other lads in the group. Two! Both occasions were in a club, but one of the two times he stayed the night at the girl's house and they would have shagged if it wasn't for the fact she was on her period. He's got with a couple of other girls recently, but really not many. Is bro code a real thing? Or should he feel bad for getting with the girls? Or is he not in the wrong because everyone involved was single? Opinions are very divided in the group and it's caused a lot of tension.
This is, okay, I feel like we can't really answer this because I feel like our friendship group is very incestuous.
Someone literally can answer this.
That's exactly, we can all answer it.
I know, but all of us, like, everyone shags everyone in our group.
Everyone
back in the day when we were like 17.
Not anymore.
Theo shags everyone. No, basically, yeah, like, I think, look, in our friendship group...
Right now, though?
What do you mean right now?
I think
you're sort of in this predicament.
I'm in a predicament now.
Sort of.
Oh yeah.
Are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh mate, that's not really a predicament anymore,
is
it?
Sort of. Well,
how?
Ask them, see what they think.
What is that? We're sort of over that now, really. I ain't got a problem.
Yeah, but why would you? Why would you have a problem?
So surely it's only an issue if like one of us have a problem about it.
Yeah, but he would never say that.
What do you mean?
I don't think he'd ever say that he had a problem.
No, I don't think he would either.
Not that kind of guy.
Yeah, like, well, I don't think there's a problem, but overall, look, even in our friendship group, there have been multiple occasions where people, mates are getting with mates' ex-girlfriends or ex-boyfriends, and it's always going to cause a bit of beef. But at the end of the day, it's free game, mate. It's free game. You don't own her. She don't own you. So therefore, if we want to shag, we're going to do it.
But then...
No, okay, to a point, yes. But I feel like, say, let's take Stannard, for example.
Ooh,
all right? So one of my good friends, like...
All of our friends.
I know, but like, we're best friends.
All right.
But like, say I was single, he breaks up with his girlfriend. If I go shag his ex-girlfriend, like, he would probably be hurt by that.
Yeah.
Wait, but can you... I mean, we've spoken a lot about Stannard. Can you not talk about the...
Nah.
No?
We'll get permission from him for that one.
Okay.
Yeah, but overall, I think it's always going to cause beef. Yeah, At the end of the day, there is always going to be that sense. It's human nature to get riled up by something like that. But you have to see the bigger picture. You don't own anyone.
And also, they may end up being the one.
Yeah. They may end up, and you don't want to, you just so happen to be mates, okay, but you may be denying a good, healthy relationship of two other people. So I think, look, bro code, yes, to an extent. I think you've got to analyse the circumstance, i.e., if they've just broken up, probably don't
give it a little bit.
Yeah, give it a little bit.
And also, you want to see the bigger picture. Is it going to be a one-night stand?
Yeah.
Or are you going to get engaged?
Yeah.
Maybe also speak to the friend first. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Have a word.
And it doesn't matter.
Because that happened within our friendship group.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Even if they say no.
Which they did.
You've taken the right steps to actually respect your friend, his past, and you said, look, I don't care whether you say yes or no, but I want to tell you and enlighten you on the situation as a sign of respect.
One of our friends asked his mate, can I start seeing your ex?
Yeah.
He said, no.
No, but I don't think it's more of like, ask, can I start?
It was sort of just like,
it's
I'm
more
doing
like
it.
informing, like, yeah, this
I'm doing
is going
it. And
on.
he said, obviously, I'm not okay with this, but now they're together.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
No.
He's not.
No, I'm talking about...
Oh, mate, it's happened so many times in our friendship group. But overall, I mean, like,
It happens, like, get over it.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. I think
It is what it is at the end of the day.
Deal with it. At the end of the day, right, we are just going to quickly move on to now our sponsors of this episode, which, by the way, once again, who are they, Malfoy?
ExpressVPN.
Yes,
The
ExpressVPN. So basically, Theo, you've been on it constantly.
I actually have.
I myself tried it one time, enjoyed it. I watched a nice spot of...
Well, I've been using American Netflix. I watched the Marvels. Because obviously, like, I don't have Disney Plus, and the only way to watch all the Marvels is on the American Netflix. Okay. So I used it. I changed my IP address to America, and bam, American Netflix.
Yeah, and that is the brilliant thing. Like, obviously, ExpressVPN, you can put your location to anywhere in the world. Mental. Which is, like, sick. Like, obviously, in different countries, they offer different shows.
Very different
videos, different categories. And it's brilliant that you can put yourself there, access it, and it's safe, secure. No one can hack you. It's very good.
You can use it on any device as well. Like, I've got it on my phone for the Netflix. Yep. I even used it on my PC to get on American Call of Duty servers.
Boy, you're class.
I know.
You're actually using it properly. And guess what as well, I know you used for a fact. expressvpn.com/wafflin, which you can use to get 3 months for free, like on Us Boys, which is sick. And obviously, if you do that, you're supporting the show. You know, we finally got brand deals and it's so good. Like, this is actually, working. So expressvpn.com/wafflin, 3 months for free. Have it.
expressvpn.com/wafflin.
Yeah. Obviously, the link is going to be in the description. But yeah, furthermore, obviously, mate, we've actually got viewers.
It's our first live.
I put this on our Instagram the other day. I was like, everyone, guess where we're going to be filming this episode? And I think some people have found out. Which, by the way, if you're not following us on the old Instagram, get on it, because it is basically our private Instagram.
Oh, we still haven't done the singing competition.
We haven't done the singing competition.
I'm going to do that tonight.
What's your passcode on your phone again? What's your passcode? Come on. 3.
Please remember to bleep that out.
Oh, what, your passcode? Keep it on, mate, keep it
Oh
on.
no, it's my bank info as well. No, I'm
There we
joking, I'm
go. Anyway, so the next question is going to be, I am a young girl attracted to older men. Obviously, you found yourself in this sort of situation, Theo.
I'm not a young
So, hey, so I love the podcast and I've been thinking of asking this for a while as I feel like Joe will understand.
Fancy the milk.
When he gets attacked. Yeah, I keep getting these tailor-made adverts pop up. No, I keep getting adverts for mature women dating websites.
Hate to bring it up again, but
What?
Stannard's getting them now since he
Stannard's
started
getting 'em.
watching the podcast.
What, our podcast?
So obviously you're speaking out loud on his iPad,
Yeah.
and his phone is getting
Listening.
these MILF.
But that's the thing, like, is that genuinely a thing? Like, is my phone listening?
Oh, mate, every time, it's mad.
Well, so when I'm sitting there like, oh, I really want to get a nice teacher.
I went on Decathlon to get some marathon shorts. All my fucking phone shows me now is marathon shorts on Instagram.
But that's not listening to you, that's you going
But
on the
I used
website.
a PC, which is separate, and it's on my
a different
phone.
device.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Also, we got a reply on Instagram saying that is he got it as well when he set his Tinder age range to mature.
I don't do that. I don't do that. No, I have it on normal. I don't even have Tinder. Wait, what? I don't have Tinder. Why would I have Tinder? Yeah, too many girls. Look, have you ever had Tinder? No, you wouldn't have.
No.
Have you ever had Tinder? Yeah.
That's how I met ex-girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I have absolutely no interest in texting a girl.
It wouldn't appeal to me.
Lads on the other end. No. As in, I can't text a girl. I have no interest. I need the real life energy. That's why low key, I hated when we did Wafflin over Skype, because doing it, picking up on the real life energy is honestly so key for me in like feeling people. And especially like, with girls, I just get,
Get what?
No, I don't know. Anyway, so let's continue with this. I just generally, I am a young female who's sexually attracted to older men. I just generally don't find boys my own age interesting, so I'm not really attracted to them enough for anything serious. Is it wrong for me to engage in sexual contact with older guys if I'm under the age of 18? Oh,
This is what I was going to ask. Like, she keeps saying she's a young girl.
Yeah, fuck me. Right,
How
let's
young?
continue. I feel like I'm tricking them. Great. I feel like I'm tricking them because I am underage. But what else am I supposed to do if it's the way I feel? And there is nothing inappropriate as long as it's consensual. And I'm not getting kidnapped or perverted by a nonce. I feel like Joe will understand, as he's mentioned. As he's mentioned before, his attraction to older girls. So basically, she's a reverse paedophile.
Wait. So she's saying like it's consensual. It's not, mate. If you shag a man, he is now a nonce.
Yeah, this is statutory rape.
Like you are,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
please don't do that because it could leave that guy in a lot of trouble.
That is straight up statutory rape. Kylie Jenner did this. She was underage. She was shagging Tiger, who was overage.
What about the model you used?
The model I
DiCaprio.
used.
Oh, she was over it.
Oh, is she overage?
She was 17.
Still, that's a bit dodgy for Leonardo DiCaprio.
So there's someone that I filmed with that was 17, and she was banging Leonardo DiCaprio, who was like 40.
Isn't the American age different though?
21. No, it's 18. No, it's 18.
Get a lawyer from Leonardo.
But that is dodgy. Like, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I was 10 years old and attracted to like 40-year-old women.
School must have been tough.
Mate, no. Is it bad? I mean, I've brought this up before, but in primary school, there would be like a teacher that I'd fancy and like aggressively, please myself to her at the age of 10.
Wait, how young were you when you first started wanking?
10.
Jesus,
Is that bad?
that's young.
Young.
That's about a 10-year-old.
You were in like what, year 5 at the time?
Yeah.
What?
That's
Yeah.
dodgy.
Yeah. I don't know, but I think overall this person just needs to. You definitely do not engage. Like fantasize whatever you like. But what she said, right? Imagine a nonce saying that. Oh, it's consensual. Oh, we both like it. No, at the end of the day, the law is the law in that sense, and you're going to get someone done. So definitely do not.
It is good
do that.
she asked this though, because she obviously isn't educated.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can actually educate her.
100% Malfoy. So well done. We've done that. And here we go. Should I write a guy off because they're not fit?
No.
Hey guys, I keep going for guys that I have great convos with, but I'm not necessarily physically attracted to them. I keep hoping I will find them attractive eventually, but I keep having to dip out and it makes me feel like I have commitment issues and it makes me feel bad for wasting their time. I want to give good guys a chance, but so far they haven't been my type and I feel bad for feeling like that. Should I just not start talking to this type of guy in the first place? But then I feel like a bitch for writing people off based solely on their looks. So should you go for a clapped bloke?
It doesn't have to be clapped.
I'll tell you this, right? My sister, and Ty won't mind, my sister openly was like, I do not find my boyfriend physically attractive at first. That's what she said. I do not find him physically attractive. But the way we get on and the way we connect is absolutely incomparable to anything. Like, it's so good. And now they are the most solid couple and you can see it so pure. So, you know, I'm a bit of a culprit of that as well. Like, I'm a visual individual. I make videos. I make visual content. I'm a very visually in tune individual. And with females, it's the same. I do looks. I find myself getting extremely almost obsessed onto that element. And that can, what's the word, my overall view on them.
Distort?
Yeah, distort my overall view on them. See it, you know, I find myself going for fit girls.
I think a lot of people who think like that will end up being alone or like not finding the one person.
Alone. No.
A lot of people they have such a high expectation that they will never find someone.
No, mate, I think that is the thing. Like, I have a huge cock. No. I have a huge.
No, you don't.
Wasn't even funny though. Just shit. It's well for the bed, isn't it? Listen, I think overall, writing someone off purely based on their looks is a rookie mistake. But saying that, no, that was literally me sliding on the chair. That was me sliding, trust, that was. But saying that looks is not important is also
A lie.
a lie.
Yeah, it is.
Because you need to overall, you know, attraction, the first bit of data that you get is what they look like.
Because you can end up finding someone attractive as you connect with them, but if you are physically repulsed by them, like if you are physically repulsed by them in looks-wise,
Repulsed.
yeah, then like I don't think it's ever going to come. So you have to have a little bit, I
I'm
guess.
sure we all probably know, like, girls or a girl
How
that
is she
attractive
with him?
based on her personality.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%,
Where you're like,
100%.
oh yeah, like, it's a bit harsh saying they're not much to look at, but I mean, it works both ways, obviously. But then the way they are, you're like, oh shit, they're like really cool. That makes them attractive.
And at the same time, we definitely know people that are like, how is she with him? Do you know what I mean?
Well, as in like, nice guy, maybe not the greatest looking guy, has pulled the
Well,
fit
you can see
bird.
that in YouTube, can't you? With
Yeah, but money talks, mate.
Aziland and Sausage.
Yeah, I'm not sure if YouTubers is the best example of that because they're
But
wealthy
I think
as
they're
shit.
crazy though. They've been together a very long time and like they used to like commit robberies and stuff together. So I think they're like bounded by some
The thing
form
is
of,
as well,
like, yeah.
overall, like I can have the fittest girl in the world, but those looks wear off.
Yeah.
Like once you've you've done your business quite a few times, fucking loads. It eventually that I almost become numb to that, and if I'm not truly connected to them as an individual, then it becomes dead.
And also I know someone who I was at college with him, and like he was going out with a really relatively fit girl, and like, he said, oh, it's an amazing shag, but like I can't hold a conversation with her.
Yeah, see, that's key. That is key, and that's where I look at you boys, and I'm like, the looks would have worn off if it was just based on that by now for you boys. So you like that connection. Is that what keeps it fresh for you guys? The fact that you
I laugh a lot with Janine.
Yeah.
I'm always laughing. She's actually really funny, but she's quite
Introverted.
introverted. Yeah.
I think it's definitely, the big thing in a relationship is all about the connection.
Yeah.
100% like how you get on with someone. It's the same reason you're friends with your friends. Like I'm not friends with you boys because you're good looking.
So how it feels between us, is that how it feels like with a girl?
No,
obviously it's a bit.
because you also want to shag.
No, but wait, but so because obviously I don't get to a point where I'm like, oh, I really don't want to ever see you boys anymore because I'm done with how you look. Like we have this friendship and it is just it's there. So is that how it feels like with a girl? Because
that's how I feel with Ruth, that she's just my mate. Like obviously she's my girlfriend.
Yeah, but you also you are sexually attracted to her.
Yeah, but this is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like on that connection level. I think you have to want them as a friend.
Like for example, you couldn't go a day, well maybe you could every now and again, but you couldn't go a day like texting and being like, oh look what I did. Like if you did something amazing, you'd want to share that.
Yeah,
with
like
them.
I'd rather talk to her.
Yeah, but you want to share your experience if they haven't experienced it with you. You want to like tell them as
much like you do
on.
with your friends. You're
Yeah,
like,
100%.
Guess what's happened here?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, our next question. I'm a late bloomer. Hi lads, I'm 14 and I have a problem with puberty. All my mates are going through it, but I just don't see any changes in my body. I just feel like I'm behind and it is a major insecurity of mine. Did any of you guys go through this or do you have any advice on how to deal with it? Love the podcast. Joe's got a big cock.
It's gonna happen,
No, mate, I'm still going through this, right? As you can see, I still have no leg hair, none.
That's a blessing though.
Fucking none.
Well, that just might be your DNA.
I mean, I have absolutely massive biceps, but no, I haven't gone through
Or maybe you're just not a hairy person.
Yeah, but you know, you boys can grow facial hair, I still can't.
So a lot of people can't though. Like they'll be in their 50s, they can't grow facial hair. It's just you're lacking of testosterone.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense because I can build muscle really easily.
Did you a growth spurt as well?
No, I've fully grown height-wise. I'm quite tall. But like overall, I know what this guy's feeling, and when all the rest of the boys like seem to be getting massive, that is a B. When all the rest of the boys seem to be getting massive, it is. Wait, what's this starting on? He's trying to have a fight with a camera. When the rest of the boys, are getting massive, getting beards, getting a deep voice, you know, you can look at them and feel inferior, but at the end of the day, it's all down to that thing of like comparing yourself to others will only fuck with your head. You have to go, look, I'm on my own journey. If I haven't hit puberty yet, then so be it. You know, it's really about accepting all of you.
When you were back at school, did you like ever did you say, were you at an age where like the boys were like, oh yeah,
so it was the armpit hair, wasn't it?
Yeah, like or like people would get their fucking cock hair out at school.
Yeah,
like,
no, they did.
Like
all
was
the
there ever a
time.
point where like you saw someone and you thought, shit, like I haven't got that much, like I must be behind?
Yeah, for me it was just like the size of people. Like, I would look at someone like Harry Johnson,
Massive.
who was like, he had muscle, he was
developed though as well.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I'd be like, I do a lot of sport, all
He
of
had
this.
pecs.
Why am I? Yeah, he had big pecs, big biceps. That's sort of one of the reasons that inspired me to go to the gym, because I wanted to look like I was a fucking bloke, not a little like pussy. Like that's literally how I felt, and yeah, so I had an element of that, but ultimately, like, yeah, do what you can to. You know, if you want to go gym, if you want to like look big or whatever, yeah, but it's about accepting.
Yeah,
I'm on my own journey. In every walk of life.
You got to have that not give a shit attitude.
No.
Well, as in not give a shit, because if you start overthinking it, and then people may latch onto it. If you're out there and like, I don't care, it's gonna happen.
So definitely don't do the whole I don't care, because obviously you do care, and what you'll start doing is you'll start punishing yourself and being like, what's wrong with me if you ever feel like you care? So that's why you like that whole I don't care, because if you care, but it's about accepting that you care about it and going, okay, I accept it, it's a thought, but I'm on my own journey, now let's fucking move forward, like genuinely. So
care, don't compare.
Yeah, care, don't compare, that's
Get
a
that
good
on a
little
t-shirt.
motto. So yeah, I think that was a good little one, that one. Now, let's go to this one. Fuck, we've actually gone through all of the questions. Oh no, we haven't. We've got one more, but it's depression based. I wanted to sort of like go something a bit more like banter. We've done a lot of like down sort of stuff. So overall, we're gonna go on to this then. You saw your girlfriend for the first time in 3 months the other day. Report, what happened?
Well, I'm allowed to see her now, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, who cares? She finished uni for the first time. She didn't sleep for 4 or 5 days straight.
Why?
Because she was getting all the work done. So,
Yeah.
first night got there like 11 o'clock, just went to bed. It was great to see her.
You went there. And you got to bed.
You drove 7 hours to go to bed.
2.5 hours. Mate, I got there at 11 o'clock. You got to think about it.
3 months.
Hey, yeah. Okay.
3 months. You were gassing up last podcast about what you were going to do.
Gonna absolutely rail her, boys.
Saturday was great. Saturday was great, but you got to think about it. She hasn't slept in 4 days, like actual 0 sleep.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to let her go to sleep.
Surely as soon as she saw you, though, she was...
Yeah, surely she saw you were like, he's back. My hero.
Yeah, it was a lot of hugging, but no, she was too...
I'm sorry, we actually got ripped for laughing at you about
Yeah.
that.
What, did we get ripped?
Wait, you
Wait,
have
a
to
little
think
bit.
about
We got a few
wait.
comments.
You have to
what?
think
Saying
about
what?
it.
That we're
Think
being
about it
so
logically,
mean to
mate.
Theo.
If you've not slept in 4 days...
No, mate, wherever you on. It's fair enough. Like, at the end of the day, she's got to do what she's got to do. But as in, what I'm saying
It was
is,
great,
like,
though.
obviously, what could happen is some people, you know, they reunite after 3 months or an amount of time, and it could be that they have that realization of, oh, I haven't actually really.
No.
But I'm asking, have you had the opposite? Was it that?
It was
sort of,
amazing,
wow.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And what did you do?
I don't know, we just like went for a walk, got ice cream. Like, it was just hung out. It was really nice. Like, you can take the piss.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
You know,
I'm not.
like,
I'm not.
What are you
I'm
going to
not.
do during the day? What
No,
are you
this
going
is
to do? Spend
annoying
like
because I don't
24
wanna-
hours shagging?
I want to be nice, and I am nice. Like, I'm not a dickhead. Like, I'm actually not. I just, when you start saying things, my smile just starts coming out. That's all.
I
I'm not a dickhead.
did a really cool thing.
What did you do?
Oh, it's going to sound you're going to take the piss out of me, I don't care.
No, we're good mates, mate.
So, really embarrassing.
No, I don't like.
So, you know Ben and Jerry's cookie dough?
Yeah.
They now sell just the cookie dough on its own.
Yeah.
So I decided to put them in the oven and I made us cookies.
That's really good. Can you do that for me? I actually would love that.
Peng.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Peng.
Wait, where can you get that?
Just in Asda.
Really?
Bag of cookie dough.
Oh, mate, that's sick.
It was really nice.
So that's good. Obviously, you've still been always seeing your girlfriend, haven't you?
No, we took lockdown seriously.
Oh yeah.
No. In fairness, we genuinely did for like 6 weeks, and then she got tested. Like her and her whole family got tested because they were moving house. Yeah. So then I was like, well.
Well, because she came out negative, so you were
Yeah,
like,
yeah. They
"Fuck it,
all
let's
came
go."
out. They all came out negative.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah. It's,
what I will say as well is that beginning of lockdown, I could have gone to see her and broke the rules, but I was like, this is not happening.
Yeah.
And then towards the end of lockdown, she had a deadline, so she's like, you ain't coming.
Yeah.
And then she lives on her own, so she's literally been isolated for 3 months. Yeah. And it's like, oh, can't like, mate, people playing football.
yeah. Everyone did start to get a bit.
I haven't seen her in 3.5 months. She's just finished university like you have. She needs a hug.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough. Like, realistically, yeah. Like, we all can put on this whole bravado of everyone's being, we've all been sticking to it 100%. But you can see that everyone's been fucking not really taking the coronavirus thing that seriously.
It started seriously.
Yeah, it started very seriously, but now I feel like it's become a bit like, oh, we've got to do it. We've got to appear like we're doing it, but we're not actually doing it. It's like the Premier League football. They all do the thing where when they get on the pitch, they stand. They do the opening thing where they're all stand apart. Yeah. But the second, the second then, I mean, they celebrate together. But like the presenters. They stand apart, but Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville are standing next to each other, fucking
like off camera. Yeah,
like they're doing all that off camera. It's all like it's that thing of like, oh, yeah, we've got to pretend, like look like we're doing it for PC reasons. And I understand that the Premier League are massive role models and they should do what they're doing, but there does seem to fit that it feels like there is that element of like, oh yeah, we're doing this because we're meant to do it, not because there's actually practical value to it, but there is practical value to it because people are dying. It's like
is what you're trying to say, that like what they're trying to do is show that they're taking all these steps, but it's not practical because then they're just going on a field and playing football between 22 men where they're literally like that the whole game. So it's not practical. What is the point in them standing 2 meters apart in the lineup to then stand next to each other the whole game?
But it is also important to take it seriously. Yeah, like especially for the vulnerable. And
but does it not get to a point, boys, where it's like, okay, the fit and healthy, does it get to a point where it's like, right, what we're going to do, this virus is not going to go completely. The fit and healthy, if you want to personally take the risk, you can do that. We're going to open things up. If you're vulnerable, do what you feel is necessary as well. But we're now going to put it into the people's hands rather than saying everything's shut, because it's going to get to a point, mate, where we're 24 years old and we want to live life, and I understand that it is dangerous, and I'm no means like disregarding the virus. It's killed people, and it's a fucking serious thing, obviously. But like, I personally am getting to a point where, if you know, I'd rather make the most out of this life than just not. I think is what it comes down to. And I would, you know, if I was to go out, I then wouldn't go and visit any vulnerable people, etc. But is it that, you know, does it get to that point?
My nan is like 92, 93.
Yeah.
And obviously, as this was all kicking off, my dad was like, he goes around there like a couple of days a week, spend a day with her, because she's on her own. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna like have to stop, obviously. And she
Here
was
through the
like,
window.
No, she was like, mate, 92 years old. Do you really think I want to spend like potentially my last days alone? Like, if it kills me, it kills me, but at least I'm happy and with people.
Yeah. And I think that's what a lot of, like, I mean, obviously I can't speak for old people, but there is an element of that. Like, I'd rather a good quality end to my life than not ever see my family ever again and then die. Because we're all gonna, you know, and I you know, yeah. Like,
We don't want to sound insensitive
I
or
don't want to
selfish
sound
here.
insensitive or selfish at all, but I'm just interested to know, when does it get to the point where it's like, look, the virus is about and it's not going. When are we going to adapt? And
We also got to remember all the protests that have gone on right now.
Yeah.
Thousands of people.
Which for a great cause, of
It's for an
course.
unbelievable cause, don't get me wrong, but thousands of people are interlocking with each other.
yeah,
And it's a big talking point in America right now, because they're advocating the fit and healthy.
what Americans are saying, go ahead.
There's like podcast stuff are saying fit and healthy should start up the economy again, because I think it's getting to a tipping point where the economy in America, I don't know about the UK, may not recover.
Yeah, so it's
Whatever.
almost like 40 million unemployed.
like forever. Like they showed a graph of like the Great Depression unemployment is like here, which was like all-time high,
Yeah.
and then like 2020 is like up here. Wow. It is absurd.
Yeah, because as well, like, you look at the things of, okay, how many more fucking suicides have there been during this lockdown? How many more people have died due to other reasons based on being locked down? I don't know.
Domestic violence, that's also
Domestic
obviously massively
violence, all of that. I just think, yeah.
Well,
it's
to be fair, July 4th,
yeah.
pubs, restaurants
But
opening.
what's going to go on with that? Because I know, like, for the second people are allowed alcohol in a pub, they're not just going to have a couple, they're going to get fucking wankered. The second they're wankered, they're going to do whatever
I'm
they
sorry, but they've reduced it to a 1 metre rule from a 2 metre. You're telling me you're in Wetherspoons,
Yeah.
the boys getting plastered
Yeah.
with everyone else,
Yeah.
1 metre rule.
No.
It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen Wetherspoons, yeah, we're going to put up dividers in between tables.
Oh, fuck off.
Like,
It's like, if they seriously didn't want people to link up, everyone would still be on lockdown. It would be as strict as it was at the start. It would be policed.
even cycling through London, it doesn't, like, there's no lockdown. It doesn't exist. I'm
doesn't
telling you.
exist.
I'm cycling through, it's normal life.
What, everyone's out and about?
Everywhere. You see a couple of masks,
Yeah.
which obviously, whatever,
Yeah.
but it's normal life. You just can't go into shops properly.
Yeah. So overall, we're not saying like everyone just fuck it off and go and see your mates. I think just asking the questions, like, we have the right to ask the questions.
Yeah, we're the
We ain't-
public.
Yeah, we're the public. We ain't gonna pretend like, oh yeah, everything's just like happy days. Like, at the end of the day, you know, these things are going through my mind. I want to go traveling.
Bali.
I want to go Thailand. I want to do all of that, and
Babe,
you know.
Have you seen George Benson's Insta stories in
No.
Bali?
What's he saying?
Just look amazing.
Well, yeah, no, it is. That's the thing. Like, obviously, this new video that I've got coming out, hopefully this week, where I try and turn my hometown into a fucking foreign whatever. Like, you'll see the amount of fun, like, what I've been able to do in Eastbourne when we're actually, like, when I'm in a mental location. Like, it's going to be the sickest thing. Like, sickest thing. But, yeah. Anyways, what else is there to talk about?
Well,
Get my bevs?
last week,
Really do another bed.
Oh, really could.
we spoke about the sexual assault, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Me
And-
Too movement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Megan
but-
Fox.
What? No, but we spoke about Joe, a girl making you do stuff
Yeah.
to her.
What? Oh, what, the girl? Yeah. So basically, for those of you that didn't watch last episode, which it would be really good if you could, basically, I was at a festival once, and the girl that I was seeing, I was basically essentially passed out. She started using my hand to pleasure herself.
No, but you laugh, right?
I know.
And this is why I brought it up, because like I wanted us to apologise for laughing when you said it, even though you were laughing and it was all being said as a joke. And I'm not saying I'm apologising to you, but I'm saying we should, because we shouldn't laugh at it. No, that is serious. If you were sitting there with Janine, it's always Janine, and she was saying, oh, when I went to this festival, this boy, like, I woke up and he was just using his hand to like wank himself off, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Using his hand?
Yeah, using her hand.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But then because it was the role reversed, and if Joe did feel really bad about that, he was like, that was one of the most like traumatizing experiences of my life. And we were just like, ha ha ha. That's where it's wrong, because if a girl did say that, no matter under any circumstances, we'd be like, what the fuck, that is awful.
Yeah, it's weird how there is that sort of like sense of, oh, because I'm a bloke, like even I'm like, yeah, whatever, but that is still like, what the fuck? There is an element of like, what the fuck? Yeah. But why do you think we just laugh at it? Because like, you're obviously trying not to burst out laughing. You're literally trying not to laugh.
I completely understand, but it's just the way, I think it was the way you said it.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
and the fact that you sort of loved it at the same time.
It was called, well, she wanted my hand, mate.
I know, but we're laughing about it, but it's got a very deep meaning.
That's the thing, it's ever going to be able
but
to
it's
be
like
taken
where
seriously.
the teacher at our school that I have lusted over, i.e. I fancied her so much.
And someone has to steal your glory.
And the kid that fucking injured my knee ended up doing bits with her. Apparently they shagged.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Apparently.
I heard it was handy.
I heard it was more fingers.
Anyways, so they ended up doing that. She's a nonce. She is a paedophile. But why is it we're like, what fucking amazing? This is a
wait,
that is
she
so
didn't
good.
go to jail.
She didn't go to jail.
She's lost a job.
She's lost a job. Whereas,
how mad is that?
Yeah.
Like, how mad is that? Like,
Yeah.
I saw her in Morrison's once.
Did
Like
you ask
2
her
years
about
afterwards. Oh, it's so awkward.
you asked her about it.
No.
Oh.
It was you know when like you make eye contact. It's like, oh fuck, she's seen me. And I was walking straight past her down the aisle, head down, didn't look at her.
Why?
Because like it's so awkward. Like she's a
I mean, you
nonce.
do that to everyone. Do that to me.
Hi Joe.
But
No.
wait, do you ever find this right? When you're cycling, do you ever feel the need to like say hello to other cyclists?
I know, not even the hello, it's just this, ready?
Yeah, it's like
It's the no.
It's like a little nod. A little,
Oh, do you do this lot?
yeah, it's like look, your hands on the handlebar. You just go. But like as a cyclist, like you appreciate other cyclists.
Oh, I've started to hate drivers.
Why?
Because obviously, you know, I'm cycling like central London.
Yeah.
So many tossers. Like they think because you're on a bike, you're like inferior to them, but you actually have the same rules on the road.
But the thing is, we don't pay road tax. They do. Secondly,
Not if you're in a Tesla.
Secondly, I feel myself the second I put that cycling helmet on.
Invincible.
I become a tosser. I become a fucking wanker, right? And I literally do things that this isn't in my nature, right? I just start, the second I get on the road.
Do you go through red lights?
No.
Oh, no.
What? Fucking what? No, but I literally just like, a car will be coming and I will skirt in front. I did this the other day. Wait, I don't know if this is illegal. You know, at a junction, I wanted to change the song on my phone. So I sort of like got to the junction, sort of like got off my bike and sort of like went on my phone.
That's fine.
But I'm at a fucking junction where cars need to come out and see the road.
That's a
And-
red light, no?
No, it was just a junction.
It's like a T-junction.
Yeah, T-junction. Oh. No, yeah, but like I definitely, yeah, no, but overall, I definitely find myself, and I think it's where, because like when you ride a bike, you're literally putting your life at risk. And I think that element of like, you start putting yourself first overly because you're literally trying to survive. It's self-preservation. So you become an instant wanker.
Oh, look, mate, try driving central London. It's fucking sketchy.
And what do you do?
I just cut between traffic. I'm a complete tosser.
Yeah, but you're
massive
quite an
wanker.
aggressive driver.
But it's within your DNA.
No, I'm not an aggressive driver.
Yeah, you're always shouting at people.
Well, they're inferior to me.
What is this
They're idiots on the road.
prick doing?
Well, yeah, they're bad drivers.
Always say shit
They are
like
bad. No, but
think you're
I abide by the laws. But like, if it's a red light and there's no cars coming, you're on a bike.
Mate, you got to stop at red lights.
Yeah, I do stop at them.
Okay.
But sometimes.
But then you go through them.
Sometimes if it's a small road, like.
You go through them.
Well, yeah, there's no cars.
Break the law.
It's completely safe.
Don't do that if you're a cyclist.
Do not do that.
It's all hypothetically.
What? It's all hypothetically. Listen, I think overall, like, no,
Someone
mate.
pulled his car over it and shouted at me. But he was in the wrong.
Oh, here we go. Go on. Why? What happened?
I was at Junction. In London, they have like the cycle pit in front of the main cars to turn right.
Yeah.
I was turning right.
Cycle pit.
I don't know what you call it. You know, like the area for the cyclists. I was turning right, and it turns right onto a dual lane. So I put my hand out, signalled to the left.
You do that thing.
Yeah. It's like.
Yeah.
And beep. I'm like, mate, you are behind me.
You are below me.
And I was signalling. He was clearly having a bad day and was like driving aggressively right up my arse. And I was like, you tosser. And he
You
stopped
said
his car.
that.
So he stopped his car, and what did you do? Shunt down a gear and pedal off?
Sorry. Stopped in the fucking bike lane. I'm like, you're in the bike lane. Now, he made 2 mistakes there. Never stop in a bike lane.
Wait, but I want to know about this. The
I carried
altercation
on
that took place.
cycling.
What, did you cycle away?
Pretend like you couldn't hear him, though. Actually,
I didn't have my headphones in. I was like, sorry, I can't hear you. No, I called him a toss and a few words were exchanged, and then he had traffic, so he had to get going.
Do you know what? When you get angry,
I get angry.
you get really angry.
As in like, I'm the only one right. Like in Berlin.
What happened there?
Oh, so basically, Theo
I was in the
done loads of Mandy.
Alcohol.
They did loads of pills.
Alcohol. Anyways.
So basically, they got this dodgy shit. No, I won't say it. Sorry. But they, we queued for an hour to get into a club in Berlin, which is where we met our editor, who is editing this video, Tom. Yeah, he came up to us, 5'2". Was he quite short? I can't remember. Was he quite tall?
No, he is.
I don't know. Anyways, we haven't met him since. He's just our editor though. He's a great bloke. And yeah, so he was like, boys, get in the queue here. So we get in. Anyways, we get to the door. Prime racism.
Actually was though.
Prime. They literally asked us who's performing tonight. I said, who's performing, right? Because I'm assuming they're trying to check, oh, do you even, like, you know, are you even here for the right reason? I said, I knew the name. I think they heard that my accent was English and went, sorry boys, can't come in, denied us. What the fuck? Just because it was very obvious that it was because we were English, and they obviously must have this connotation with English yobs being wankers and starting shit in the club. So they like kicked us out. Malfoy, obviously he's livid, right? So he starts on this 7-foot bouncer, calls him a fucking cunt.
Turns out they don't like that word abroad.
The word cunt in Germany, obviously that is the utmost like offensive sort of term, and he started chasing after Theo.
Well, can I just add, the reason why we're saying the racism bit is because he did go to me, this is our country, you are not belonging here.
Yeah, it was literally.
I was like, excuse me?
Yeah, like it was legitimate.
And then
like,
words were exchanged.
Yeah, then Theo goes, oh, you be fucking cunt, fuck off. And next thing, this guy, you fucking what? Like he literally started on Theo, but you weren't actually scared. I had to grab Theo and fucking yank him away. He was about to start on this great Carly impersonator. Fucking awful.
And you were trying to drag me away. I was just walking at like the slowest.
Yeah, like you didn't give a shit.
I was just down near the bouncer. I was like, come on, mate, don't.
You were like, oh.
Don't hit me.
Yeah, no, it was bad. But
I get in those situations a lot.
yeah,
Shoosh.
shoosh.
Yeah, do you remember?
Oh, you're one of those dodgy boys that stand on the edge of the club and just look at girls. You are.
No, wait, you surely heard about this shoosh incident. No, I mean, they're
you
booty.
get a lot of them in Cameo.
Well, you surely heard about the shoosh incident.
What did you do?
Club in Brighton on the seafront. Never go there.
No, I get free entry to
worst club in the world. Never go there.
there. All right.
I was in the club. There was quite a few people like who knew who I was, so I just had my hood up in the corner.
You had a hood up, right? Drug dealer.
So he comes over to me. Yeah. I'm not looking anywhere. Grabs me by the neck, hands behind my back, dragged out the club. No prior words to me said at all. Nothing.
The bouncer.
Yeah. Not even. Oh, excuse me. Do you mind taking your hood down?
You're not allowed to. Yeah, but I mean,
but surely a conversation is the normal route to
I would
go
have done
down.
the same actually. You look like a sketchy wanker.
In a bright orange hood.
Yeah, no, that is bad. But
And,
that's the thing, like bouncers have that sort of like.
they have the God complex that they're superior.
Wait, well,
so
we've
obviously they take me out by the neck. Harry Brown and Sanard obviously don't stand for this.
Well, they started on him.
They're like, this is completely unnecessary. You should not be doing this.
Is that are they the words they used?
Yes.
They didn't say.
Yeah, well,
fucking
throwing
fat,
hands.
fucking. Next thing you know, I'm sort of having a few words being exchanged as well.
Yeah.
Don't know what I called them, but I'm face down on the floor.
You're face down on the floor.
Face down on the floor.
Malfoy face
Yeah.
down, like getting fucking criminal.
Harry's getting punched in the face.
Really?
Yep. No word of lie. Harry's getting punched in the face. I think he got bottled as well by some randomer who thought we were starting on the bouncers.
Oh.
This is not even the worst bouncer story that we have in the group chat, though.
Go on, what is it?
Damo.
Well, what happened?
Surely you know.
Go on, tell me.
Right. So, Damo was in a club in Sheffield. I'm sure he won't mind us telling this story. And it was pretty empty. I think they got there quite early. But I mean, he's a pisshead. Let's be honest.
Well,
Like,
yeah, fucking wankhead, yeah.
yeah.
Obviously.
He'll get proper fucked, but harmless geezer.
Good geezer.
He was in the club and because the dance floor was empty, he started doing the worm. Right, so he was doing the worm.
So in between.
And then he just stood up and got back to his drink, I think, and before he knew it, he got dragged out by the throat, like from behind. They dragged him out, threw him onto the floor. So his girlfriend came like running out and was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I think this bouncer like pushed her in the face. So,
Oh my God.
Really?
yeah, right. So
Oh.
she's just been pushed in the face by this bouncer. Damo obviously sees red, stands up, tries to
Knock him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This bouncer punches him, hits him to the floor, he hits his head on the curb, knocks him clean out.
Fuck off. I've never heard this.
Bouncer stamps on his head 3 times.
Shut up.
That's attempted murder.
Damo had to go to hospital. He's,
wait, yeah, he
he's
was trying
deaf
to
in
sue
one
him.
ear now.
Yeah,
Shut up.
He had a bleed, like, somewhere.
Yeah, he's deaf. That bouncer should
Are
be
you
in jail.
serious?
That bouncer
Yeah.
should be in jail. Didn't he start a lawsuit on him?
Yeah, I'm not sure, like, what can be said. I'm not sure how far it's gone. Like, I've spoken to him, like, over time about this, but
Yeah.
I'm not really sure where it's at
These
the
are
moment.
fucking bouncers, man. Like, so many of them are so fucking stupid that they're just looking for a fight.
Yeah, no,
It does my head in.
I don't fucking understand that whole thing. But hearing that, like, obviously, I never knew that.
They're so bad.
It's one of
But
the
it's
worst
so
stories
common.
I ever heard. Like, his head,
He was
he's out
unconscious.
cold. He's out cold on the pavement, and while his head is on a curb, the bouncer
Well, I think
stamped on
that's
it.
very, very important in what's going on in the world right now. That these people with power think they're above the law, and they're just not.
Yeah.
You just have psycho issues, mate.
Yeah.
Like, they actually have issues
Yeah.
that really do need to be honed in and addressed.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, more people are going to get hurt, killed. That's what I'm lucky with mine. Like, we just got hurt and injured.
Just got roughed up a bit.
Yeah, like it hurt, but like we were calling the police. No, we don't do it. We even waited 2 hours for the manager to come out to get his email. And it took him 2 hours to come out because the bouncer was like, yeah, he's coming.
Bet he didn't give a shit either, did he?
He came out and was like, you know, like very Brighton. And I was like, so what's going on? I told him. Then I started getting a bit angry because he wasn't taking me seriously. He's like, if you talk to me like that, I'm going to go inside. So I carried on and he stormed off.
We left.
He left.
Yeah.
And then he came back out, right, I'm calm now, are you calm?
Fucking no, mate. I've just been beaten up by your
Yeah, but
bouncers.
this is the
like-
thing. Like, when it's drunk people.
Yeah.
There's probably no proof of what's actually happened, and 2, like, if you're drunk, you're instantly probably put in the category of like, you're drunk, you're probably causing havoc, and
Well,
yeah.
He said he was going to get the CCTV for us.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you need to send that to me tomorrow
Yeah.
morning. I'm going to give you my email address. Emailed him, no reply.
No reply. Yeah.
No reply.
No, it's classic, mate. It's
Huge
classic.
Brighton.
Don't go there.
Don't
Yeah.
go there.
No, it's dodgy. On the other hand, Cameo Eastbourne, fucking amazing.
Nice
Honestly,
bouncers as well.
Oh, mate, always lovely. Obviously, I'm an ambassador. Whenever I get allowed in, it's just, you come on in, Weller, VIP, and I love that. Obviously, I don't act like a VIP because fuck that shit. I actually don't like VIP tables.
it, it's the
any of that
worst.
bollocks. You want to be in the mixer with all the
Get in bed.
people, with all the different people, and you want to be having dances. I love it when everyone's like, you know, yeah, having a proper dance, and then, you know, one thing leads to another, and it's good. And I'm really missing that, you know? That sense of unity that everyone has on the dance floor. It's class. We all love feeling the vibes. Anyways, Malfoy, I think we're going to end it there. So I hope you have enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like, rate, and make sure to listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, because it's very good to listen to when you're running, chilling,
Cycling.
cycling. Obviously, we've been doing a lot of that. Obviously as well, remember expressvpn.com/wafflin. That's going to get you three free months on ExpressVPN, where remember you can put yourself anywhere in the world, get access to different Netflix, you know, video categories that are only available in certain countries, which is obviously class, which is why we've allowed them to sponsor. And yeah, Malfoy's loving it, Luke's loving it, and I've used it once and I like it. So yeah, anyways, until next time, Theo, Luke, peace.